What's up, y'all? It's Devontae. I'm back. Same outfit as last video because, believe it or not, I'm filming this shit right after that one. So to build off of the last video that I actually recorded, what I want to talk about is work being indignifying. Why we hate what we do and it seems like it's no point to working at all is likely not only because of the structure in which it's supposed to work, and a lot of people just don't really make what they need. Like at its core, if you don't make enough, it's not going to end very well. So I want to break it down from like a technical point of view. We all typically work a 20/80, which is 40 hours a week for 52 weeks. Gives you mirror that as 20/80. Worked. This is what you have to not only get ready for work, but also do everything else. So this is 24/365. 6,680 is what you're left with after taking away that 20/80. Within that 2,080 hours per year, if you're not at least meeting your basic necessities and having a little bit of fun, you already hate what you do. There are people that are even worse. What do I mean by that? You have debt too. You have the car that's $700 a month. You have the credit card debt that you had vices with and you're taking care of it. And now you have to do the extra work to do that, which takes out of your future enjoyment and investing in yourself even more financially for long term. When there is a lack of immediate reward, even long term or mid term, I would say, reward for your work, per hour worked, per week worked, per month worked, if you're not reaping the benefits of what you sowed, there starts to be a cyclical negative feedback loop, which is kind of redundant, of you working hard, not really liking what you do, giving all your money away, looking forward to the weekend, there's no money to enjoy the weekend, going back into not liking what you do. Which I know a lot of people who are older will say, you don't have to like what you do as long as it takes care of the bills. But for a lot of people, it's not even doing that. So what I want to bring to your attention is, you might not like your job because, simply put, money. And it's like, okay, Vontae, you had to make a fucking 5-minute video to say that? Or we already know that. Well, it's like, no, you need to have it broken down to you and see the numbers. When you hate your job, you hate your life. New YouTube video idea. When you hate your job, you hate your life. Effectively, we've seen that at least 2,080 hours is spent worked, minimum. That's not the commute. That's not preparing for work the next day. That's not rushing to do the errands to prepare for work on the weekend. We could round that number up, in all honesty, to maybe, and it's not sleeping either, so we could round that number up to 2 to 3,000 more hours per year. Effectively, half your life, when 24 times 365 is only 8760. So if we give ourselves another 2,000 hours on top of your 20/80, that's already half your life. Work is indignifying because you cannot see the results of what you've worked. And that's why it's imperative that you upskill, like I mentioned in the last video, that you work more hours to invest more now. Because it's a lot different going into work when you have $20,000 sitting in a fucking account. It's a lot different whenever your boss is a little loose at the mouth or your coworkers are a little annoying and you can't really do anything about it because you need to be there. But it's a little bit different when you can do something about it. When you can start putting more applications in. When you can take a sabbatical, which I wouldn't recommend. Just use PTO if you're getting tired of your job. Like, don't take these months off that people are doing. Those people are probably making a lot more than you and I, and they can take 3-6 months off. Okay, they're engineers and shit like that. You're not seeing any inherent reward. There's no positive feedback for the work that you're putting in. So effectively, hating your job becomes hating your life. It's an indignified life now when you can't reap the reward. It's imperative to your life, your well-being mentally, that you find something that is well compensated and at least a little bit meaningful. And if you can't find meaning in it, just be so damn good at it that people need you. So you know you're helping them, right? You know you're adding valuable assets to a company. And that in being able to help people, you can find that extrinsic and which becomes intrinsic value. by helping people because you're so damn good at the thing, not even because you like it. At the end of that week, at the end of that 2 weeks, at the end of that pay period, if you can't hold on to something, invest a little bit, save a little bit, enjoy a little bit, and it's just money in, money out because your car loans, credit card debt, mortgage, kids, lifestyle, wants, vices. If you can't hold on to things and have that money cushioned up, which in turn creates confidence because confidence comes from competence. If you're able to become competent in something, you become confident. So if you're able to stash away money, you walk differently at work. You're indignified with your job because you're not seeing any results. And that's what makes it feel like hell, because hell is insanity, and insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again with no change in results. You're indignified with your job because you're not seeing any new results. Change that, and you'll change how you see the job market, you'll change how you see your job, and it'll effectively change how you see your life. What you do for work is your life. Convince me otherwise.